You get it? If you don't get it, forget.
Yeah. This is your boy, Bobby Kid, aka Bobby the Low, aka the Man Fresh Formula, aka Mr. aka call me ABBD, Asylum Down, boy. Yeah. So, y'all remember I, said I would make commentary on this anti-LGBTQ stuff, and, I said that, I would do one for, the professor, which I did earlier, and I'll do one for, Honorable Sam Judge. So, I've really come through a lot of, interviews he made, and, most, media platforms and, YouTubers have exhausted that. But, so, this won't really be an elaborate one. It will be like a short one from, his, BBC interview with, Claire McDonald or McDonald, I don't know. Anyway, let's go into the video and let me make a commentary on it.
That's a questionable thing. I mean, and that's the interpretation that you're putting on it. In the bill, you don't see us say we're offering conversion therapy. Nowhere in the bill is that. You are suggesting conversion therapy. What we discuss in the bill, or what is offered in the bill, is approved medical treatment that is approved by the Ghana Medical Association. And that is the standard in Ghana. The Ghana Medical Authority and Ghana Medical Association approves all medical treatments that are given. So in the bill, there is no talk of conversion
what is
therapy.
that if not conversion therapy against the will of the people who may be gay, bisexual or transgender?
So if you have an intersex person and they're going corrective surgery because they realize, and let's be clear, science is science. Science will determine whether you're male or female when we do a sequencing of your DNA. There is no gender neutrality when it comes to determining who is male or female. Your genetics show which sex you are. And so if you're an intersex person, for example, and there is corrective surgery to help make your dominant gene reflective in your sexual orientation, how then is that seen to be conversion therapy?
Well, because you're going against international law, though, aren't you? If the UN says this is torture, then that is what you are doing. Claire, you are going against international definitions.
Claire, the UN has not said approved medical treatment is torture. You are saying so. The UN does not determine what is medical treatment in Ghana. Ghana is governed by its own laws, not by the UN. And let's be clear, the UN has not made homosexuality a human right. The UN has not had any votes in the General Assembly. In fact, the Ghanaian government has had the occasion to say to the homosexual cabal, if you want to have a vote on this, table it before the UN General Assembly and let us have a vote on it. And then we will be guided by it. But to come in through the window and say that the UN has banned a conversion therapy, nowhere in our bill does the bill talk about conversion therapy.
Okay, is the Pope wrong then? The Pope Francis said last year that he thinks same-sex couples should be allowed to have civil unions. He said homosexual.
Yeah, so before we continue this, I'm repeating this and I'm repeating it again. I am not for or against any argument. All I'm about to do is to make a commentary on this issue, and that's all I want to do. Anyway, let's delve into the commentary on the video we just played. So basically, there's this argument, some judge is spearheading, or should I say the main sponsor of the anti-LGBTQ bill, which seeks to criminalize some activities which is deemed pro-LGBTQ. And we already know the roller coaster and everything that is going through in the nation and all that. And he was invited on some media platforms, international media platforms like the CNN and BBC. where this lady was supposed to, have a discussion with him on this issue. And she is pro-LGBTQ from, or should I say she was playing the devil's advocate? I don't know which is which. So yeah, she started by poking holes in the conversion therapy, or no, it's not even conversion therapy, it's the medical therapy for intersex, and yeah, those with high estrogen and high testosterone and all that. And the lady tried to, make it sound as if, according to, if, how should I put it, from the standpoint of some judge, since we are talking about some judge right now, the lady tried to poke holes in the medical therapy and make it look like it's a conversion therapy for people with gay tendencies and all that, something like the shock therapy and all that stuff, which has been banned and all that. And some judge made it clear that it's their approved medical therapy and not conversion therapy, which has been banned. So that argument was thwarted. And she went on further to say that the UN tried to bring the UN into the equation, making it look as if it's against the human rights of these people. Technically, they claim that's the claim. And yet again, I'm not supporting or against anything. I'm just speaking it from the perspective of some judge. So, yeah, and some judge said that the UN hasn't banned any therapy, and also looks like the UN has no bearing on Ghanaian laws. What they do is they could influence, but they have no bearing on it, which shows that he still had a stance and he knew where he was going. Some judge be like, he can't prepare sick of the woman take past up a day, take past down, take past up a day, take past down. Anyway, from this I could say that some judge came prepared and he knows what he's talking about. Even though sometimes he becomes a bit emotional about it. He finds a way to make the argument logical. That's one thing I admire about his style of argument. Let's continue with another video.
Wrong?
Well, the Pope has expressed his opinion. The Catholic Church has not taken a definitive decision on that. And let me give you a typical example. The Methodist Church in the UK has said that they're going to allow for gay marriages and all. The Methodist Church of Ghana has disassociated itself with that decision. We are not under that. We're not going to be bound by the decision of that church. This bill is supported by the Catholic Bishops' Conference.
The Bible, Genesis 1:27 says, God created man in his own image. In the image God, he created him, male and female. He created them. If he created man and woman in his own image, then he created homosexuals, bisexuals, and transgender people too, didn't he?
Well, Claire, my bill is not a religious bill. It is a bill on cultural values. But if you want to go into the Bible, I'll grant you that. Bible says God created Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. He says, for this reason, a man shall leave his mother and father and cling to his wife. He didn't say cling to another man. And so if you want to read the Bible, don't read just one part of it. We can read the Bible and go explicitly. Again, the same Bible tells us that God destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah because of homosexuality. So when you want to quote the Bible to support homosexuality, let's be very clear.
I'm not doing that. I'm merely testing your arguments out, as millions of people listening to this around the world would do in my position too. That's my job as a journalist. But we thank you. Sure. We thank you very much for joining us on Newsday. Samuel Nartey George, Member of Parliament in Ghana, one of the main sponsors of...
Yeah, so this part of the interview where the interviewer tried to use religion to, make her argument. And honestly, from my opinion, actually, okay, she started the conversation by bringing the Pope in it, which personally, I think that the Christian religion doesn't necessarily look up to the Pope. They look up to Jesus Christ. So if they have any standard to follow, it's Jesus Christ they have to follow. But the Pope has his views, and individual Christians also have their views. And she went on further to talk about God creating man in his own image and likeness. I don't know whether he was trying to appeal to the religious groups in Ghana by stating the Bible and using the Bible for an argument. And I think that is where she went wrong. In this type of argument, if you bring the Bible in it, it's like being in a gunfight with someone and giving the person your gun to shoot you. And first of all, the Bible explicitly states in different occasions that same-sex relationship is a sin in the Bible. I mean, and even at a part of the Old Testament, it's warranted murder to those who experience that or who engage in such activity. And even in the New and Old Testament, it's in the Bible. And a lot of things, God did a lot of things to people who propagated such acts. So if you want to make an argument to suit a pro-LGBT stance, I would wish that people don't use religion to back their point, to make a point, because if they use that one, they will fail in that argument. So I think some judge countered by saying that God created Adam and Eve and not Adam and Steve, and God destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah because of that and all that, and even told her that she shouldn't take portions of the Bible to make an argument and all that. So because of that, the lady had to, cut off the interview, and after seeing that, she was at the losing end. But the funny thing is, I think that was a good decision to cut the interview at that point, because it would have escalated into something else, and that's one thing I respect her for, that, because she knew that she knew when to bow out, and she wasn't afraid of it. Anyway, so my view on some judge's debating skills is that he came prepared, he came fully prepared, and even and he has a charisma for it. And even at a point, in doctors, in the one with the professor, in the argument with the professor, the debate with the professor, he made a little bit emotional appeal and all that, but he still stood his grounds and he still delivered something. So that's his logic, and the knowledge he had about the issue covered his flaws. Yeah, so that's all I have to say, and I'm out.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.